Worn pillars. A sketch of the pillars followed by another drawing imagining the pillars as part of a grand monument with appended notes. The remains of the structure surely predate the Second Blight, perhaps older. My knowledge of ancient Imperium architecture is limited. There are some similarities, but I'm uncertain of their origin. One of the miners think they are elven. Of course, this is based on a few carvings he found that look sort of elfy. The pillars are unlike the ruins one sees in the Dales. Of course, these would be much older than anything found there. Interesting, so we don't really know about the history of this place, which makes it more mysterious. Come on, where's the fourth one? Oh, that's high. Why does the map show enemies? I think we need to go the other way. Where's the shard? Oh. Okay, let me make that jump again. Wait, did we? We did jump this way, right? Oh my god. I don't think I can make this jump. I mean, the other way around, it's fine because I could land here. But I can't jump back. God damn it. What do I do even? If I drop down here, I'm dead. There's something here. Okay. We should be able to get back this way. Ouch. This hurt a little bit. How come these shards only appear when I look into the ocularium? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's go this way again.
Think you'll ever go back to Navarra, Seeker?
Why? Are you eager to see me go?
I wasn't, actually. But now that you mention it...
How do you know I wouldn't just drag you along?
Be still, my heart. I've grown on you.
Like fungus.
What is Navarra? Do they? I guess they have a history. Okay. And to make things simpler, I think we're just gonna fast travel back to the camp. Perfect. Health restored.
Nothing to report, sir.
There are enemies. Oh, it's not dead. You're not dead. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, sorry, Tusked. No. Disengage, disengage. No, rest in peace. Oh, I feel so bad. Okay, let's first look for that. Oh, I guess since we're down here, we can't get up, and if we cannot get up, there's no point getting the shard. Oh, the side quest is above us. Okay. I hope this leads to the upper walkway. Or something. Where's the side quest? Wait, where's the side quest? No idea, but since we're up here, we can get the shard now, right? Or not. Oh wait, this is not the shard. That's the shard. Okay, we're far away from the shard. We could open this, but this is what we're looking for, right? Temple of Pride, the Solar. The entrance to a mysterious temple the ancient elves called Solar Sun. That's exactly what we're looking for. But the shard... Oh god. I thought we already exterminated that. Okay, we're higher still. This hopefully leads to the shard. That's the cave of spiders. Upper ledge? Okay. Where's the shard? It's not here, it's below us. Or something. It's above us, even. We've been here before. There was no shard. Okay, fine. This is only a game after all. But I'm just wondering what this side quest is. I didn't see anything. Upper ledge. Oh, this is beautiful. I don't think the side quest is up here, is it? No, it's below us. Kinda inside. I better not fall down. Okay, this is a problem because how do I get off of this rock? Is there something behind the waterfall? Could try jump? No. No. Oh, there's the temple. How do I get down? Oh no. I don't suppose I can jump into the water. God damn it. Okay, we need to fast travel. I think. This is exactly like the other side quests we couldn't find. Back in the hinterlands. Okay, spider. Oh, there's no spider here. And this rift also seems to be inaccessible for some reason. Yeah, the side quest seems to be on this level, right? This thing? No, we already did this, right? Yeah, and now the quest symbol turned gray, so it's not on this level. Okay, fine. Let's open this up, shall we?
Something feels wrong here. It's worse by the door.
Indeed. I feel it as well.
Wrong? Oh god, do I need to be worried? Let's save just in case, shall we?
The ill feeling by the entry. It's not present here.
Oh,
I believe it was a magical ward of sorts. A warning, perhaps, or a test.
okay, you're saying some magic
An elven
words?
artifact nearby.
The magic words are causing people to feel uneasy around here. Is that what you're saying? So people won't come here. Won't come in here. But why? Is it very dangerous? Okay, enemies up ahead. Enemies here as well. Okay, that was easy. Did I need a Veilfire? Or do I need a Veilfire?
I think it's time you stopped playing the wounded party with me, Varric.
Ignoring the times you actually wounded me.
I did no such thing. I questioned you and then brought you to Haven so you could tell your story to the Divine.
What then? Thanks, Varric. We believe you. See you around.
Do not pretend to be an innocent bystander. I could have done far worse, with full justification.
Well, yes. Thank you for not torturing me. I'm so much happier now.
What is this? Is this a grave? Are we grave robbers now?
Are you alright?
Oh, that was weird.
I feel a bit strange.
The magic was drawn to you, possibly because of your mark. The effects were purely benign.
If it wasn't a trap, what was it?
It may be a reward for those who prove themselves worthy.
How do you know it was benign? I mean, sure, it didn't look like it did anything, but... Oh, Cassandra, you're on fire. In a bad way. So I get like upgrades if I have enough shards. Is that it? Fire resistance +2, nice. That is wonderful. I don't think I can open this door yet.
We need more shards.
Ah, I see. That is interesting. Okay, now to the first door. This is all green and stuff. Oh, inventory is full. No. What's in here? Spirit essence. Belt of spirit essence. What does it do? No idea. What? No upgrade this time? Okay, let me clear my inventory. Magister fire stuff. Okay, equip that. Goodness. Solas, you can get the Keeper Ice Staff. Two-handed. Yeah, not a great fan on two-handed weapons. Okay, maybe get rid of this one. Spirit resistance. And I do actually have a belt, right? Do I have a belt? I do. Belt of staggering. Okay, since we have now a fire staff, maybe let's do something else. Spirit resistance. Okay. Heal bonus. No, do something else, like... You have the ice staff now, right? So let's give you the belt of Winter Pact. Okay. Oh yeah. Scout mail. 131. What are we supposed to find in here? The other door, I suppose. Right. Oh no, we've already checked that. Sorry about that. Okay. There are 3 paths for the upgrades. That's nice, okay. Good thing we found this early on, right? Okay. Let's get back to Haven then. Did we really forget to return the notes to Eden? What now?
Walk safely, Herald of
Do I get
Majesty.
more items? Really? Nope. No items. I've been bamboozled.
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
Can I talk to you? No, it was just my imagination. Okay. Eden. Oh hey, I didn't talk to Solas.
You're back.
Oh,
And in one piece.
damn. Sorry to interrupt. You're a bit cranky.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
Yeah. How are things?
How are your people holding up?
We've got Mother Giselle lending a hand now, which helps. For the ones that need comforting more than actual healing, she's a rock in fast water. Something to cling to.
That's nice to hear. Here are your notes.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Gladly.
Farewell.
I will. Let's mix some potions. Pitch grenade. Coats the target location with pitch. Slowing enemies. Lyrium potion. Increases magic. Nice. That's nice. Oh. How about maybe I just replace that. Maybe I can think of using it for a change.
Perhaps another time.
Healing potion, I feel like, is a full heal for us every time. And nothing to upgrade. Okay. Hey Solas, I'm so sorry I didn't talk to you before.
What can I do for you?
Oh, you have nothing to say. Okay.
We'll talk later. Goodbye.
Never mind. I'm not sorry. Okay, let's read some codex entries again. Shall we? Crafting materials, we found Dragon Thorn, prized for its strength. Witherstalk. Elodia, I said you could take a few components for your personal use. I'm certain I didn't say you could empty our stores. Enchanter Ines looked like she was shitting hog nuts when she noticed. Do you know how long it took to collect that Witherstalk? I know what you're doing with it. No one needs that many warming draughts. I'm locking the chest. Find your own Witherstalk, or perhaps either you or Ferran could try to stick to your own quarters. Maker Vera, that is not what's going on. All the Witherstalk in the chest was dried anyway, and you know it's only efficacious as a preventative when the sap is fresh. I'm more interested in its effects on the mind when combined with certain other plants. Ines knows all about it. Just ask her. She probably forgot that I'd already told her, old bat. And please, Ferran and I are more than able to amuse ourselves without resorting to the tired old dip and stir. Maybe if you got out of the botanical section and looked at other books. Apprentice Elodia's reply. Deep mushroom? Fungi that grows underground in caves. Collection can be dangerous. Deep roads are often infested with darkspawn. Okay. Most common varieties are Blightcap, blah blah blah, almost all of which tend to carry the darkspawn's corruption. Oh. They are poisonous, should only be handled by experienced herbalists, never be consumed. Okay, these are corrupted by the darkspawn then. Maker, have you left me here, temple, sacred ashes, tragic mark upon our land, skyfall, let darkness reign on thee, now flee from the dragon's heart, warring, battle-scarred eyes, breach into the fate has come, demon, please spare my life and our souls. Oh, that's a beautiful poem. The Forbidden Oasis. Know you are waiting. Wait. I met Bayard in Valfurman. From here we will travel with the miners to the western approach. I already missed the sound of your voice, but the contract they offered will provide for us, and what is a year if I know you are waiting at the end of it? Bayard says the miners call the place the Forbidden Oasis. I feared perhaps the water was poisonous, you hear of such things, or that the area was home to one of the beasts in Jakim's books. Bayard simply laughed and told me not to worry so much. When I asked how the oasis earned its dramatic name, he replied, "Don't ask about the door." Archers. To fight an enemy with a bow or crossbow is simple, although not always easy. A guard with a crossbow must crank his weapon after each shot. If there is only one such enemy, seek cover and give him cause to waste his shot, and then close upon him before he may fire again. If there are many, close to their flanks so you face one guard directly, using him as a second shield, and no other guard has a clean shot at your unprotected back. Do not move to the middle of their ranks and rely upon them hesitating to risk hitting one another. A soldier with a short bow is a little more dangerous. Attack him as you would an enemy with a crossbow, but accept that he will likely fire again. Approach with your shields up. even if you must sacrifice speed. Few soldiers are true masters of the bow. Those who do not fumble the draw in fear will fire a shot quickly, so it is more likely to glance off your armor or shield than punch through. Few soldiers have the skill or strength to make good use of the longbow. Respect those who do. Against such an enemy, cover is the only defense. Move quickly, forcing him to compensate for your movement. Do not charge directly unless your allies can distract him. A fully drawn longbow can drive an arrow through a chevalier's plate at 100 yards. A fight between an archer and a chevalier is a test of cunning versus patience. We are too often patient, heavily armored as we are, and faced with lightly armored foes who would harass us. While archers frustrate me as they do most chevaliers, it is good that we fight them so we remember how to be cunning, how to break an opponent's patience. Foot soldier. I have faced Antivan duelists, Ferelden Ash warriors, and Fog warrior skirmishes. Oh wait. What is the symbol on the top right? What does that mean? Oh, it means damage against humanoids increase. Okay. I've read this, but it got updated when I used my Inquisition perks, right? Hyena. The common hyena is a remarkable predator, flourishing in the harshest of conditions. Packs working in concert have sometimes taken down prey as formidable as a great bear. It's an incredible sight, but you should keep your distance because one of those beauties took down my Bronto in under a minute. Tusket, yeah! The curving tusks protruding from the snout are present in both males and females. Rarely used in combat, the upper tusks play an important part in mate selection. It's believed that tuskets choose prospective mates based not only the size, but also on the curve and even slight color variation found in another's tusks. Considering tuskets bond for life, careful mate selection is crucial to the continued success of the herd. Bonded tuskets have been seen gently clicking their tusks together as a sign of affection. The role of the tusket's signature ornamentation in the mating process led to an unfortunate rumor that their tusks could increase virility in other species. Although usually docile, tuskets will defend themselves if cornered or if someone attempts to saw off part of their anatomy. It's said Baron Vendermine lost 3 servants this way. Oh, they are adorbs.